Men asked to step up and be exemplars. Opportunity for Tobago's fashion designers to improve their brands, and teachers looking at ways to develop positive behavior in students.
Info
Update,
bringing you the latest
news, views and reviews,
along with responses,
comments and events
affecting you.
brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
Tobago's men are being encouraged to step up to their responsibilities. Kern de Freitas has the details.
Rise up and be more responsible. That's the message given to the men who attended the Men's Empowerment Workshop hosted by the Division of Health and Social Services. Dr. Derek Forrester, Manager of Children and Family Services at the division, says men need to step up to their roles in society and their families for Tobago to have a brighter day.
Sons are looking for mentors. We have been called upon to be exemplars. And so I am sure that this workshop shall indeed impart the kind of information which, if you were only to act upon it, then it shall serve to further increase your awareness, remind you of the power of your influence.
Assistant Secretary in the division, Sheldon Cunningham, says change must begin internally and more men must become solution-oriented.
Men, we got to take up our role. For far too long we continue to sleep. For far too long we continue to complain. And when you complain, you just complain with nothing that brings to the table to call a solution. We just complain because we feel like complaining. We get up in the morning and we use the airway. I love to listen to the airway. And each time I listen to the media in morning time, I ask myself, you are complaining. Could you give us some solution?
Among the topics the workshop covered were sex and gender, the role of men in changing society, relationships, and fatherhood. I'm Kern de Freitas for Info Update.
There's a move to expand the reach of Tobago's fashion globally. Here's Caroline Wallace with this story.
Fashion TT, the company responsible for developing the fashion industry in Trinidad and Tobago, met with the island's designers to help them improve their brands through the company's non-global value chain support program. Vincent Kwan, an associate professor of the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York, USA, is part of the panel assessing the local designers. Mr. Kwan says the program will help selected designers to improve their processes and their results.
The designers have a chance to showcase their items and their products. And the other part is that we will have given them feedback, valuable feedback into how to grow their business.
Darian Phillips is the owner of Euphoric Designs. She met with the panel and says she's hoping to be chosen for the program, which will help her take her business to the next level.
I actually got a lot from it, so I would, mostly it's up to me now, basically, to put stuff in place, take the advice that they give to me and build my business. Basically, to have my business plan and make sure I have my finances intact and that kind of thing.
The Tobagonian designers were supported by the Division of Finance and Enterprise Development. I'm Caroline Wallace for Info Update.
Teachers across the island are learning new ways to engage students and foster more positive behavior in schools. The Division of Education, Youth Affairs and Sports School Supervision Unit hosted its annual professional development program aimed at enhancing school effectiveness. The 3-day interactive session entitled Enhancing Discipline, Positive Behavior Management was facilitated by UNICEF of the Eastern Caribbean area. The annual program covered an array of topics, including action research for school leaders, enhancing teaching, a cross-curriculum approach, and strategies for instructing and evaluating pupils with specific learning disabilities. The session also looked at strategic planning for school teams, using drama to improve student engagement, enhancing well-being, and positive behavior management. That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Davia Chambers, and you've been listening to Info Update.